Christmas edition. So, I don't know, we thought this would be kind of fun to talk about Christmas.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'd be wearing a ugly Christmas sweater, but I can think of about 1,000 more things I'd rather spend $50 on.
And I should have my hat on. I have my little stocking cap, my Santa hat.
Elf, Santa.
Yeah, I do enjoy some of the weird parts of Christmas. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole thing. I like to joke that I'm a Halloween person, not a Christmas person. But
It's kind of Christmas, pre-Christmas. It's the prep.
The prep?
Get you ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's also the second most spent money on.
Yeah.
So behind Christmas. So.
Oh, we got.
There we go. Look at that.
Look at that.
From the heavens coming.
Ugly sweater. No, look, I don't know if that's appropriate for YouTube. I'm gonna get algorithmic problems here. Thanks, Kat. Oh yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't have a little light up the Reno's reindeer bulb. That was classic. It was awesome.
That was
Christmas
great.
sweaters from heaven.
Christmas sweaters. Yeah. Should I wear it? Is that what we gotta do here?
You
know what? I'm putting it on. It's happening right now.
It's gonna show me up.
All right, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna show me up.
Next time. All right, next time.
I'm too cheap to own a Christmas sweater.
Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm in. Wow.
Show me up.
Look at this. Look at this.
Now that's festive.
I like it. And we got the Christmas tree. We're feeling pretty good here. All right. And that feeling. I don't know. I think that's
it's the feeling.
The heart of it that I wanna grasp onto. I don't know.
It's the feeling. It's the universal feeling.
It's a universal feeling. Yeah. Like you said, gift.
Right. But what makes that feeling universal? How is it that everybody in the world feels the same way on Christmas?
Like Christmas the day or just the holidays?
I think it's just the holidays.
Just the holidays.
Just
it's
the
really,
holidays.
That's the essence of it.
I mean, and really, we need something bright around the darkest day of the year.
Yeah.
Humans need a festival of lights that time of year anyway, right?
Yeah. Positive stories, right? Of little babies on journeys from stars, right? There's that story, and then you got Saint Nick. And
the year's coming to an end. It's time to reflect and be thankful.
Oh yeah, bringing that back, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that though. That feeling that I don't know, the sort of ritual of the experience, and not to plot twist here, but we're definitely going to get into some of the weirdness about the shamanic rituals and the winter solstice and some of the more pagan aspects of it.
Well, that's where it becomes universal. I mean, going back to roots once again.
Yeah.
Simplify it.
Simplify.
Let's simplify. Let's break it down.
Let's break it
its
down.
Roots. Really. The pagans celebrated the winter solstice.
Mm-hmm.
It was this way for millennia.
Yep. The
And,
Druids in particular.
I mean, the sun, the stars, the astronomy, the shortest day of the year. I mean, it's already a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's already a big deal. Mm-hmm. And then as we're evolving and becoming more domesticated and citified, so to speak, it's cultured. But
are we cultured?
Are we cultured? Are we? Yet to be determined.
Yet to be determined.
Yet to be determined.
Man, yeah.
But as religion comes along, and really, basically, pagan religions were based upon the alignment of the stars and
the sun, the return of the sun.
Yeah. So I mean, as formal religions come about, I mean, let's look at Christianity. I mean, by all accounts, Jesus was actually born in April. He was a spring baby.
Oh yeah,
I'm a spring baby too.
It's a story.
Love for spring babies.
Right? Spring babies. Right.
So, but for it to become a universal, human cultural event, they kind of have to align with the pagan ceremonies and solstices that have been around for millennia. So, what a perfect door! We open up the doorway that all of humanity can celebrate this time of year, and kind of put it through a lens of gratitude and good.
Yeah.
I mean, really, there's there's nothing bad to celebrate at Christmas.
Hmm?
It's all good things, and no matter what culture, what background, you know.
I don't know. Have you heard of Krampus?
Yeah.
I mean, some of the weird rituals, the Christmas rituals over the years, like there used to be in, I want to say it's the Netherlands where we get Saint Nick. They also had like a little slave child that would go around, and like the story of the coal and the bad kids, and the Krampus is the beast that tortured the bad kids. I mean, there was some rough edges to Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, something to take a look at there as far as their...
You'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah, their culture and their message that they're sending to their citizens, you know, so to speak. But yeah, in general, I mean, instead of that, it sounds like a fear-based community.
Yeah.
And, you know, it sounds like oppression. It sounds like corporate life nowadays, Lew.
Well, so we just went through this with the 8-year-old, and who did believe in Santa, but then kind of figured out that Santa didn't exist, and kind of has to ask that question, like, why do we lie to kids about Santa? And the 8-year-old's asking that, like, why do we lie to kids sometimes?
Santa's magical,
but it's magic.
Let's get practical too.
Yeah.
If you stop believing in Santa, what do you stop receiving?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true.
So, I mean...
It behooves you to...
it behooves you...
to be a believer.
To believe in Santa.
Just like the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy.
I'll tell you what, you want to get a little mystic and a little mysterious and wild here?
Always. It's Christmas.
So, I remember living in Overland Park, Kansas.
Yeah.
My son is 7 or 8 years old. Okay? We're going shopping. We're going to the store.
Yeah.
And everything, and the subject of Santa Claus came up, and I told him I 100% believe in Santa Claus.
Nice.
Absolutely believe in Santa Claus.
I love it.
And I said, you may not understand how I believe in Santa or who Santa is, but yes, I absolutely 100% believe in Santa Claus. We go into Walmart, and I only had a little bit of cash on me. I didn't have, ways or means to buy anything extra other than what I was purchasing at Walmart.
Yeah.
So I can imagine how this appeared at the time. But we're going through the checkout lane. I'm purchasing what I came to purchase.
Yeah.
And my son wanted to throw this pack of Pokemon cards up on the conveyor belt. I'm like, no, I'm so sorry. I can't do that. I can't do it. Please, Dad. No, I'm so sorry. I can't do that.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. Seems like all bummed out and everything. I feel bad. I feel horrible.
Yeah.
And so
they get you.
And so we go back to the car.
Yeah.
Hop in the car. I start up the car. We're looking at each other, and all of a sudden, tap on my window.
Nice.
And my son's like, Dad, somebody's there. I'm like, oh wow, there's somebody there. And I rolled down my window, and it was a hand that handed me a rolled up $100 bill, and then walked away.
What?
Yes.
Wonderful. Huh? Like a Christmas miracle.
Was. And I turned to my son and said,
yeah,
remember how I told you I believe in Santa Claus? I said, that was one of Santa Claus' elves right there.
Nice. And okay, so I'm starting to see the picture of this, because when you look at the sort of pagan rituals, and, throw out the word pagan, forget it, like just ancient belief patterns that go back in time. The Druids were around for 1,000 years. The Greeks for several thousand years. They all had their version of a winter solstice experience. And in that experience would be this sort of profound communal reset, it washes away the blues and the winter, and it gives you hope that the sun was going to come back. And that the sort of equinox of the stars, we often talk about that, is how interwoven it is in human experience. And so it's not just a day, it's a literal human reset to a new cycle, to a new pattern of living.
It's a completion.
Yeah.
This entire cycle of your life, or year as we know it, has just been completed.
Yeah.
So
and you celebrate it.
You celebrate it. You're here. You're It's time for celebration.
And we do like to give our kids gifts because the joy on their faces when they get that thing that they've been wanting.
It's addictive.
It is.
It's addictive. And you just want to get more and more and more.
We're a bunch of suckers, let's be honest, but
we're softies. We have big hearts. Big hearts.
Love our kids.
Yes.
Yeah. So Christmas, I don't know. I like to think about like giving gifts and like that experience of going, oh, I want to get my loved one something that means something. So I have to go through this whole process and think about what would mean something that would also provide, but also is a desire. And it's like this whole balance of things. And then when you get it,
mm-hmm.
and the person gets to open it, and the look on their face, they're like, wow, you did it. You thought of me. You see me. I don't know. It's a very powerful experience.
You don't get to pause and have those introspections very often. Only one time a year. It's like we're conditioned to only think this way one time a year.
Gratefulness.
But you go inward and you're grateful and you want to show the people you love how much you appreciate them and you put a lot of thought and effort.
Yeah.
And it's almost like maybe that's another thing that we look forward to.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Christmas.
Giving.
Mm-hmm.
You're
giving,
and that sense of giving isn't about you. It's I don't know. It's two peoples, the circles overlapping for a little bit, and I don't know, finding the beauty in the overlapping experience.
It's a beautiful thing, creating the awareness that people do care about you too.
Yeah. So you guys were big Santa people then.
Oh yeah.
You had Santa. We were opposite. We didn't do Santa at all. In fact, my family, they have a anti-Santa. They call them like Rabbi Claus, I think, or something like that.
Then you have Hanukkah, the festival, festival of lights.
Absolutely.
In the darkest time of the year.
Yeah. Oh, the culture everywhere you go.
8 days of giving.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, some of them would last like 12 days, and there's a feast, and there's bacchanalian kind of stuff where you're partying it up. This is when a lot of babies get made.
Yeah.
But it's that time of year where you are locked inside. It's cold. You can't burn the resources.
It's cold. It's dark.
You have to be internal, and that internal also can be psychological things.
Focus inward.
Focusing inward, and not only that, but like I don't know. I always think about like sitting around the fire, darning your socks. It's like to get those little projects done that you've been wanting to do. It's like it's a pleasure and a treasure to be able to have time to
serve yourself and other people.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, the rest of the year you're serving a master.
And it's that simplicity. We go back to that simplicity. That. It doesn't have to be about the jolly red guy that may or may not have been sold to us by Coca-Cola.
That's the magic, though. That's the magic.
But that was he was a magical character.
Yeah.
He was a mythological character that you see in cultures all over. They all have their own version of him. You can call them whatever you want.
But you need that fairy dust. You need that magic.
You need that magic
to make it special.
That story.
And that's so ingrained in you when you're a child. As you're an adult, you can still kind of feel like little twinges of that feeling. And I think that's why we all love the tree so much.
I love the tree.
Santa. It's like
Christmas lights.
Although it dulls with age, it never dies. That magic, it can dull, but it can't die.
I don't know. And then when you see your son's face, getting that remote control car, and you remember that Christmas back in the 80s when you went to Radio Shack to get yours,
cars,
I had to do the Radio Shack throwback. Remember remote control cars?
My son has been to Radio Shack.
There's still one left.
There was still one left. It bailed out about 2 years after we were introduced to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun place. Fun store. I remember going there with my dad all the time. My dad would buy little parts and pieces to fix electronics and stuff all the time.
Yeah. I don't know. Fun memories.
TRS-80.
TRS-80.
I learned basic programming on a TRS-80.
All right.
Trash 80 from Radio Shack.
Okay. Nice. I don't know that much. I knew the remote control cars.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember a couple of years ago trying to get a remote control car, not from a box store, just to try to find the hobby store that had it, and it was like one within like 100 miles.
Hobby stars are hard to find.
They are.
They are really hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, that remote control car, when it's a Traxxas, it not only gets expensive, it gets elusive.
Yeah. Yeah, the parts and all that.
Yeah.
So, we got the holidays coming up. Times have been a little dark, to say the least, around.
It's happened before, it'll happen
Yeah,
again.
but I don't know that. I think about that pagan ritual where they go in and it's like, okay, I'm finished with that cycle, and just shake it all off and take a couple shots and smoke a little whatever you want to smoke and say,
start anew.
This is new. We are looking for the spring and the rising sun.
It's a new birth.
It's a new rebirth.
Jesus' birth, your rebirth. It's a new birth. It's all symbolic.
It is symbolic.
It's all universal. And as human beings, we've always celebrated the winter solstice.
Man. Well, we got this wrapped up in a bow, and we've still got like 7 minutes. So I don't know. You got any?
I did hear something interesting on the radio today, Lou.
Oh, like okay.
I heard something about the top 5 most dangerous Christmas songs to drive to.
Dangerous. All right.
Most dangerous.
Wait, let me see if I can guess. Dangerous
Christmas songs to drive to.
I mean,
or listen to while driving.
While driving. Wow. I can't even. I got some Elvis back here. It can't be
Blue
Elvis.
Christmas, isn't it?
It's definitely not Blue Christmas.
It's not even Blue Christmas.
It's not Blue Christmas, man. Something sleepy. I have. Mariah Carey. Is she on the list?
Mariah Carey.
All of course. I got one.
You. Okay.
All I Want for Christmas. Yeah, because that tends to have people scream in pain.
It's disruptive. It's a disruptive song.
I heard a joke that someone said, like, do you think that when Mariah Carey's in the grocery store and her song comes on that she hates it?
No, she's like, cha-ching,
there's
another nickel in the purse.
She's like, no, not again.
Dink.
I don't know.
Now, I'll be totally honest with you. I only remember 3 of them.
Yeah.
Out of the 5. I remember number 1.
Okay, yeah, we got to get to
number 1. Mariah Carey was number 3.
3, okay.
And I remember number 5.
All right, number 5 is...
You're going to guess.
No, I'm out of guesses. What do we got?
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz. Okay.
Feliz Navidad.
But that makes people... It's dangerous?
Yeah.
So is this a dancing thing?
It creates distracted drivers, apparently. I don't know where the study came from.
All right, well, then what's
number
the last one?
Most driver distracting song is Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman. I guess so. I don't know.
I know, that one threw me for a loop too.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I hear Frosty on the radio, I think I can still focus on the road. I can drive the speed limit.
Yeah.
I'm not dancing all crazy.
Wasn't there was a Beach Boys song about Santa, where Santa was driving Little Saint Nick. That's right. I got one last little thought here. I was thinking about was the great Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
And for me, like I'm very much like Clark Griswold. There's this.
Yeah.
I love to decorate. Sometimes I'll even take my Halloween skeleton and I dress him up like the Grinch, so he gets an extra season to entertain the kids outside.
Yeah. The preseason.
The preseason.
You got the preseason with the postseason.
The postseason. If I can bring Halloween into Christmas, I'll do it. I promise. But there's something I love about the Clark Griswold, because he would do anything for his family. Everything was from the pool to the lights, even the frustration with it, and like even having his brother come, like he knew how disruptive it was going to be, and with the dog and all of it, but he did it for the love of family. And I don't know, I just want to bring that sort of sense of we do it for the family. Yeah. I don't know. There's something Clark Griswold about it all.
It's our motivation. Yeah.
It is like to really just go all out. And
there's a reason why that movie is a classic.
It is a classic.
There's a reason why him and his wife did a tour this year.
Yeah.
In a viewing of the movie.
And Beverly D'Angelo, I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's so cool. Here's a story about her though. Apparently, when the final day of production, she actually stole the frame picture of the family and still has it hanging with her family portraits in her house.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great? Yeah. So I know that she loves that franchise and European Vacation. Well,
and the original.
We got our final 2 minutes, and I don't know. I'm going to throw out Christmas love for my family out there. and for all those beautiful people, I don't know, I've met over the years, and I just think about their faces, and I wish I could reach out to all of them and say, I love you. Yeah, that's my final Christmas thought. It's just, you miss the people. You miss the people in your lives. You know, when you're far away, and that feeling that you fill that with all the other joyful aspects, and then just know that, hey, it's a brand new cycle.
Yeah. Reflect. Yeah. Gratitude. Mm-hmm. Grateful for everything, you know, and it's like you said, it's time to take this year and put a nice big bow on it. You know, reflect. Hope you did the best you could. Yeah. You know, you gave it your all.
Started some new endeavors.
No regrets. Yeah, started some new endeavors. You know, I always like feeling comfortable tying the year up with a nice big bow, knowing that I did the best I could. Yeah. Tried my best. Any mistakes or opportunities for future successes. So you know, just reflect on everything, the good, bad, and the ugly, and it's all a learning experience. And then you know, positive vibes for the future. I mean, we just started this endeavor, so I kind of feel like
I'm having fun.
Kind of feel like we kind of did that little walk-up start, that little run-up start before we like cross the starting line.
Exactly.
But I kind of feel like this new year will be starting on the start line.
I like it. It's very good. And so, final thought: when it comes to wrapping presents, are you a precise wrapper or are you a chaotic wrapper?
Depends on my mood.
Really?
I swing both ways.
Really?
I'm AC/DC with the wrapping, man.
I'm a terrible rapper.
So
I have no scientific precision.
If it is a nice square box, I want the edges tight and neat and folded in perfect square. Yeah. But if it's an odd ball shaped thing that I'm wrapping, I'll go like, okay, maybe we could do a ball and then twist on this end, put a little bow here, maybe put like a...
So it doesn't look rollerblade.
Right, and then let's twist this and let's squirrel up, and then it looks like a monster, you know?
Oh, man. All right. Well, from 23 minutes, I'm going to say a little Merry Christmas. And we'll see you guys next time.
Later.